One of these is a legend passed down through the last 30 years. The other one is made up by chemists that really were trying to figure out something new. Let's find out which one is the winner. Hi, and welcome on the Palate. I'm your man, Josh, here with the Friday Pour. And today, ladies and gentlemen, I have for you a versus that is important. We got the newly released Elijah Craig 15-year single barrel, and it's going against the Calumet 15 years. Can't go wrong with that. You know who I'm here with. I got the underground legend, Kev is in the building, and the Bourbon bounty hunter, Keith, is with us. Man, I'm excited.
I think, it's going to be a very, very exciting battle. I've been waiting on that Elijah Craig 15. Imagine you ain't let me sample it at your house, but that's okay. But yeah, I just can't wait to really get into these 15 years and see how it goes.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. I mean, coming from right off of a Friday Pour, you got the 15-year Elijah Craig coming in 108 proof. It's a single barrel. So each bottle is going to be labeled with a different barrel. It's a 78% corn, 12% malted barley, and a 10% rye mash bill. So going up against the Calumet Farms, again, another 15-year, 105 proof, so we're pretty close there. Now this one is non-chilled filter. Interesting mash bill here, kind of where they differ. This is 74% corn, 18% rye, and 8% malted barley. So it's a kind of an interesting flip in terms of where that's going to be. So I'm excited. I think we're going to have a really good battle here for it.
Yes. So, Kev, where are we going first?
Let's go to the right.
Right it is. And with that, on the nose. Oh, I like that nose.
Yeah, it's good.
Like that nose. Color's a little light, though. Color's a little light. It is on the glass, though, ladies and gentlemen. So this is very viscous. All right. So let's go nose scores.
Yeah, I'm going to go... On this, I'm gonna go a little light. I'm gonna go 74. I like where it's headed.
I'm in there with you. It's a little off-putting proof-wise, surprisingly, which I wouldn't expect it to be. So I'm gonna go 73.
Gosh, you guys make me feel bad. I'm gonna go with my heart. I think I'm gonna go 76.
Okay, there it is. Man, that's exciting. That's awesome. Yeah. What were you picking up that maybe we weren't picking up? I'm just not.
It's some of the sweetness.
It's definitely sweet.
Some of the sweetness.
I'm not getting any floralness.
No, it's kind of bland to me.
It's a little bland to me. But if you're getting great floralness, that is what it is.
It's the sweetness. It's just a little bit of sweetness. I mean, I could have went 75, but
no,
I got hope. I got hope for this.
So we got 73, 74, and 76, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. And with that, on the palate. Oh, that doesn't translate.
No.
That's pretty flavorful.
It is. It takes me a second. I think I'm getting a little bit of leather there.
Yes.
Definitely some of the
leather is jumping out, baby.
And honestly, folks, that's one of the first times that I could really put my finger and say, that is what the, so-called leather kind of tastes like.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a perfect example of what a 15-year whiskey is going to taste like. Wow. I mean, it has maturity, complexity, the leather, the oak. I'm not getting a whole bunch of fruits.
Nope.
I'm getting a tad bit of vanilla and a little bit of dark chocolate. That's all. Yeah. I'm not getting anything other than that. How about you?
Yeah, when he said the leather, it kind of just stood out. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It just stood out a lot on this one.
That's a funny term you hear a lot of people say, but you don't really put your, what does leather really mean? I get it.
Yeah. This is it there.
Yes. The only other one that people you'll hear, but might not know about is tobacco.
Yep.
When you hear people say tobacco, that's another tough one. How do you quantify what tobacco tastes like? Got to chew it. All right, so now we're going to go with our palate scores and see where we are.
I'm going to go 76 on this. I mean, like you said, it's got that kind of what you think of when you have a 15-year, especially add to this proof. Mm-hmm. We're not doing barrel proof where you're going to get a ton more flavor out of it. Mm-hmm. At these proofs, it's what you expect. You want to get that kind of oakiness to it, and it delivers.
Yeah. It definitely has that oak to it, and I would agree with you. I'm going to go 76 as well.
Let's lock it up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's 376s for the right side, and then on the nose, we got 73, 74, and 76 for the nose. All right, moving on to the left, on the nose. Okay, so neither one of these noses is blowing me away.
Really?
I agree with you, but
That's
I think I'm
nice.
getting a little more.
There's more floralness to it.
Yep.
Definitely a little bit more floralness to it. Sweetness seems similar to me. Again, that's my opinion. And the beauty of this show, ladies and gentlemen, you're getting 3 independent opinions, and we're trying to give you the best for each of our palates. And as you can see, or as I can see, that is on the glass, baby. So this also is very viscous, viscous, viscous. Wow.
But I think the other one had more.
Definitely more. Definitely a little bit more oiliness in the other one.
Yeah.
But it's more on the glass than I would expect. But
I mean, I get my score now.
go right ahead.
I'm gonna double up. I'm gonna go 76 again.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I can see that. I really can.
I'm not going to say 76, but it's higher than a 73.
So let's say your score then.
So I'm going to go 74. 74.
I'm going to round it out at 75. I think I'm getting a lot more notes out of this than I did the other one.
Okay. Okay.
So, with those I agree. I'm getting a little more floral notes, a little more sugar, maybe even like a dark sugar. So yeah, definitely think it deserves a little bit of a kick up.
Yeah, a little bit better scores again. So we're going to do it 74, 75, and 76. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, on the palate. Yeah, that's
Interesting.
It does. It is interesting.
this is a tough battle now.
Yeah, because to me, I'm getting a lot more like it's a different age. It's got a little bit of that funky age to it.
Yes.
Not so. I'm not getting I'm getting a tad bit of oak, but
Not a
not
lot.
as forward on the oak.
Not a lot.
I'm getting that kind of that almost dusty funky.
Definitely.
Not that it's a dusty,
definitely-
but
it's not
if
a
you
tea.
had dusty, you get that kind of what we're talking about. I think
And I think that may be the mash bill. I
think
that
you're
that's
right.
what we're tasting is the difference in the mash bills, ladies and gentlemen. You're getting a lot more pepper spices.
Yeah.
You're getting oak.
Yep.
The chocolate is very subdued, and the sweetness is more of a, not confection. It's like almost a vanilla extract, not a vanilla sweetness, like a vanilla ice cream. It's
like
not
a
that.
burnt vanilla.
Thank you. It's a,
know?
there we go. Burnt vanilla.
Yeah.
They're both mature. It's just they're matured in different ways. It's going to be tough.
Yeah, I mean, I get the sweetness on the nose, but I don't really get it on the palate.
And yeah, and the one thing I would say is the oiliness that I think we saw in this translated differently to the flavor.
Yes.
Than with it not being as oily, it really does translate
Yes.
as well to like that not having such a funky flavor. It's such a flavor to it.
Yeah. I don't know, Keith. What do you think, man?
I
don't
like
know.
it though. I kind of like it.
It's a tough one.
I'm gonna go 76. So for me overall, I think this wins it for me.
Really?
No, it was 76 for the last one.
Yeah,
Right,
but my
his
nose score was
was
not.
Oh, your
good.
nose score was not as good. Okay.
Yeah,
So he's picked his. This may be the winner for me too, but I'm going to go 76 as well.
Okay.
76 and 74 for the nose. This is like hair, razor thin here.
Yeah.
Your score really changes what matters today, baby. Come on. The Underground Legends
I'm going
score.
75.
Oh, then that,
1 point lower.
Then,
But what was
what
your
was your nose?
your nose score was higher?
I know I had
Your nose score was this.
Yeah.
It was the same or higher?
No.
76, I think. I think
Yeah, his nose score. His nose.
76. It's 1 point off between the two.
Okay.
I had 76, 76, 76, 75.
So, ladies and gentlemen, through movie magic, we're going to do a little calculation and we'll come back with who the winner is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with the movie magic, and the winner for this is going to be the left side. And now we go to our boy, William LaRue, and he's going to tell us who won.
Ooh. I'm not surprised. So this was the Elijah Craig 15.
Wait, what color?
Okay.
That was black. So it was Elijah Craig 15.
Okay.
Okay.
EC 15, but they're very close, ladies and gentlemen. This Calumet did nice. It was so close.
Yeah.
So close. I think the floralness is really what overwon. So if your palate, let's just give it to them like this. If your palate enjoys fruitiness, you're going to go with the Elijah Craig 15. But if your palate enjoys more of a darker flavored feel, peanut butter, chocolate, those darker things, like we said, leather, then this Calumet is right there. This was one of our closest. I don't think, guys, we've had one this close before.
Yeah.
No,
This was 1 point, literally 1 point apart.
yeah.
Yeah. And this one, I think, folks, again, these are interesting bottles to choose from because you've got a bottle that just came out, was hard to find, though.
Yes.
Though it's getting a little easier to find now. And that a bottle, I think you might see that on the shelf very frequently.
Yes.
So, if you want to get something, pick up a bottle that really does have that kind of like really aged taste to it. This definitely has an aged taste to it. If you really want to taste what a barrel sitting there for 15 years has to offer with that really strong oak flavor, I think you should try that out. If you want something a little bit more, I'd say mainstream, but more,
Mainstream is more what the entry level or intermediate enthusiast is going to enjoy, because most of us like to floral this with a little bit more of the sugar. That's why we drink bourbon, because of the sweetness. So that's what I would say. If you're not, I'd actually like to have a cigar with that.
That would be fantastic, folks.
Yeah.
And you know what? That's going to be a great cigar.
Yeah, this Calumet 15 with a cigar would be
is.
excellent, ladies and gentlemen.
Perfect pairing.
So I want to leave you with this. And actually, I just thought of this. This could have been our allocated versus shelf stable. We might put that in the title, but I don't know.
Really?
These are shelf stable. You're going to get it. You can get it
But you know what,
Calumet
though?
15 at any point.
Next year, this is going to be sitting on the shelf just like the 18 is.
Okay.
I guarantee it, folks. Take it from me.
Yeah, we did this because it was important, because you needed to measure how good this 15 was. We've heard a lot of influencers talk about it. The Whiskey Tube family has all been talking about it. We might be late to the table, but now you're getting a fair comparison to something that we think has always been solid. Calumet has been around forever, and they have been putting out aged products, and people know them. So we're going to leave you with this and say we look forward to seeing you guys real soon. Put in the comments whether you've had either the Elijah Craig 15 or the Calumet 15, and if there's anything you'd like us to review, because this show is about saving you your coins. And with that, hit the subscribe button. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We'll see you soon.